have been opening up, which some people have an issue with, things like that. But other than that, I mean, my family, you know, I sent them some masks in the mail, and they're doing well. Here in Vegas, we're doing well too. It's been heating up, so I've been trying to spend the weekends trying to, you know, isolate myself in nature when I can.
Yeah.
And we're just working, trying to stay safe, trying to distance ourselves and all that. So.
Yeah, the last time I've been to Vegas was for my 22nd birthday. So Vegas is awesome. I love Vegas.
Yes, I mean, it's so different. I have a friend that moved here maybe a couple months ago when everything was shut down, and he still hasn't seen like Vegas, how Vegas is. So I'm like, just hold out a little bit. Like, it's obviously going to be very different, but it's just like weird going down the strip and like seeing everything like boarded up, and like it's crazy. It's really crazy, but everything's happening for a reason. So.
Yeah, so for the viewers who just joined, can you, if you don't mind, can you explain your background a little bit and how you got interested in the reporting business and in the TV business?
Yeah, for sure. Hi, everybody on Instagram, family. I'm Jessie. I report for Channel 3. I'm a general assignment reporter, so that means I do it all, from sports to general news to crime to court to politics to everything. And I'm on TikTok sometimes too, you know, so you can have a little fun mixed in there.
Yeah.
But my background, I went to University of Southern California, go Trojans, what's up? I majored actually in public relations and marketing. I had a little bit of interest in journalism, but I started my career in PR. And I was watching Brooke Baldwin one day on CNN, and I was like, you know what? I kind of want to do that. How do I get into that? So I connected with some of the people from National Association of Black Journalists who I interned with when I was in college, and they helped me out. I got me a mentor, and shout out to Rod Carter, shout out to Andre Sr., and then you spiral and do something completely different. But you're helping the community. You are having a good time while you're doing it. And I feel like, I mean, there's a lot of, you know, issues with the press, with media. And I have my issues with our industry as well. But for the most part, on the local level, I feel like people are pretty down to earth and straightforward with what they're doing. And it's a lot of fun. I mean, like, especially if you're not trying to sit inside all day and just be on a computer, you're going. Like, I never have a day where I'm just like sitting here. I'm out, always going, always doing something different. And the people that I work with too are pretty awesome people. Everybody, I don't really have I know there's like these, I guess like I've heard from like other coworkers, like, oh, you go into certain newsrooms and you have like enemies and like things like that. Or like the people from the competition will try to like throw you under the bus or blah, 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 which there are issues every once in a while, but for the most part, everybody pretty much gels, which I am very happy about because I've heard that that's a rare thing as well. So I've been blessed, and so we want to keep it up.
So I've seen some of your interviews or live things you put it on Instagram. People that live in Vegas, that they're getting a football team now in Vegas.
Yeah, I mean, I was there for the groundbreaking when they started building the stadium, or even the announcement for the team. And now you look and Allegiant Stadium is like on and popping, like they have the lights on, like it's becoming real, right? Like, I think there is just so much excitement. Like, there's definitely some salty people up in Oakland, but it's like, y'all ain't have no money, so I'm sorry about it. You know what I mean? I mean, the team was not always in Oakland, right? Like, teams move or whatever. So, I mean, it's really the LA fans, the old school LA fans that should be the most mad about it, I guess. But everybody's very, very excited to have a professional football team here. I mean, they're Vegas is already a melting pot. So there are so many people that live here that are from the Bay or that have been Raiders fans. And I don't know if y'all know any Raiders fans, but they are a very eclectic group of people.
Yeah, I agree.
Just to say that it's going to be exciting when everything like starts getting here. I don't know if the season is going to be postponed or what. I know that they've still been working on the stadium. There's been some coronavirus concerns and issues. I believe that they've been doing temperature checks for the workers before they've been going in. But they're still building the thing to hopefully, I guess, for whatever the NFL decides. But I can let you know that once everything gets cleared up and it's game day, it's gonna be pretty awesome.
Lit.
I mean, like the stadium itself just looks sick. Like it looks like a spaceship.
It's good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that. It's gonna be lit, in my opinion, in Vegas. But let me ask you. So I heard that on the news that the Vegas mayor, she's trying to open up things soon. Is that, from that standpoint, do you think she will do it, or is she still waiting for the right moment to do it?
Yeah. So our mayor did go on an interview that went viral. A lot of people texted me about it. And she had a valid point. I don't want to take sides here, that there are people that are without work. They don't have money. They want to go back to work. She wants the city to open back up. But an issue that some people had with the interview is that she didn't necessarily have a plan in place to do that safely. So something that, unless you lived here, that you probably don't know, the mayor of Las Vegas actually doesn't have any control over the Las Vegas Strip, which most people come to Vegas for. That's actually controlled by the county commission, but the mayor does have a lot of jurisdiction. We have plenty of casinos and restaurants that are located off of the Strip, kind of like local spots that people go to.
Yep.
There's actually a casino right across the street from me here in Summerlin. But what is going to happen? Everything is going to be determined by our governor. The mayor can be vocal, and the county commission can be vocal. Those are the people that control the Strip, but they cannot do anything unless the governor decides, okay, guys, we're going to open back up the state. And we've started to see some things open back up. Our national parks are starting to slowly open back up here in the state. We've heard that it could be mid to late May when the casinos might start opening back up in Vegas.
The casinos are the most popular ones in Vegas, obviously the casinos and the clubs. But are you concerned that when they open everything back up, do you think that people will wait for a vaccine, or do you think people will go right into the casinos right away without anything?
I definitely think, because Vegas is such a tourist destination and people have been cramped up in their houses for almost 2 months now, people are looking for somewhere to go. People are looking for something to celebrate. And I think that if it opens, they will come. I don't think that there are going to be thousands of people coming right away because, people they're concerned about travel and things like that. But it's no doubt that once the casinos, the Aria, the Bellagio, these big places that people want to come from all over the world to see open up, people are going to come. So there is that concern. How do we open it up in phases so that when people do come, it's like a gradual thing? It's not like 50,000 people coming on one weekend with pool parties. I personally think that the pool parties and the clubs and things like that might actually be like some of the last things to open. I think that they're going to do like certain hotel towers, maybe a couple of restaurants, maybe a couple of table games on the floor, like every couple of slot machines might be on, not all of them. They're going to have to, I don't know exactly what they're going to do, but that's just from like listening and observing. It's going to be, I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but I think that, T-Mobile Arena is there. It's equipped for a major League basketball team, definitely an NBA team. We have the Las Vegas Aces. So the NBA kind of tried it out with the WNBA team. And I think that they have been doing very well. They had a lot of fans that came up, and they redid Mandalay Bay Convention Center for that. And T-Mobile is just asking for a basketball team, really. Is that going to happen in the near future? It could. But I think that what we saw with the Golden Knights really kind of set the fire with it. Everybody was like, oh, hockey won't work here, blah, blah, blah. It definitely helped that the team was that good and attracted that much attention, right? But they saw that it worked. That people were flying in from Canada. People were flying in from Chicago. And it was a vacation and sport event all in one. And you have NASCAR. NASCAR did so well that they added. It's going to sound so cliche, but my mom, she definitely was. She used to write me these little notes that, like, and she would sneak it in my, like, backpack before I went to school. Everything I am is because of her, so.
Favorite hip-hop artist currently and old school?
Ooh. My favorite hip-hop artist currently. Oh, that's so hard. Okay, I have to say the Baby, because I feel like he just keeps coming out with bangers. He's one of, like, the younger generation hip hop artists. But the Baby, and then J. Cole. That's my
Cole World.
I love me some J. Cole. Yes, love him. Old school, Tribe Called Quest. That 90s vibe. I absolutely love their album Low End Theory. That is my jam. So.
For me, it's Biggie, Drake, J. Cole, Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez, yeah. It's so hard. There's so much talent. I just went to the big show Day in Vegas last November, and the lineup was stacked, and it was just so hard. You want to go see Tyler, the Creator, then you want to go see J. Cole, then you want to, Meg the Stallion. I have to shout her out too. Like, she's
good.
Come out with so much stuff, like amazing. So.
Yeah, and Tory Lanez has been keeping us entertained also with his Instagram lives too. So
I saw the one when he brought on Drake. It was too good, and I think they broke like the IG live record or something. I don't know, but yeah, no. Oh, and that's another cool thing about quarantine is like you get all of these pretty much like free shows from celebrities. Like Kevin Hart did one with Regina Hall, and it was hilarious. Like just so much like free workouts, free like stuff like this, like things that you would like not even be able to like get, because think about it. If you try to do this on TV, you have to cut a TV deal. Somebody has to cut a check. You got to do all this stuff. Instagram Live is just like, yo, what's popping? What's happening? So.
Yeah. So before we go any further, I just want to give a shout out to Nate Burleson. He joined the chat. He's from the GMFB football show, and he used to be an NFL player. And he said,
hey.
He said, good content to me. Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you for that. That's I really appreciate that. Favorite food?
My favorite food, okay, any day of the year is ice cream. I know it's not technically food, but I love ice cream. And then around Thanksgiving holiday time, cornbread stuffing. I can eat it all day, every day. Like I'm trying to keep like a cute little like waist thing kind of going on. So you gotta like run and stuff, but dressing, stuffing, whatever, so good.
Favorite thing to do outside of your work?
My favorite thing to do, honestly, I like to get in my car and go for drives, like in the mountains. We have like, it's a valley, so we have a lot of like kind of like mountain landscape. I love to hike. I actually have, funny enough, my dog on my lap. She comes with me.
Oh, cute.
Say what's up, Bella? How you doing?
Cute
She's
dog.
a little chihuahua, but she can hang. I put her, and then when she gets tired, I'll put her in the backpack. But no, like I just like to explore, and it's funny because my friend was like, "Black people don't go hiking," and I'm like, "What? Yes, we
do." Okay, here's the next one. Kawhi Leonard's laugh or Kevin Hart's laugh?
I have to say Kawhi Leonard, because every single time I hear him, it's hilarious. And Kevin Hart's a close second, but Kawhi, like it's too good. Like it's memeable. How is it not? How can you not laugh? It's great.
And the last few things here, I've been asking this question to all my guests that come on the show. about the late Kobe Bryant and what he meant to everyone. So for you, what did Kobe mean to you, and what did Mamba mentality mean to you and his daughter Gianna?
Yeah, I mean, I, like everyone else, was shocked by the news because it just felt like I've never met the guy, but he felt like my uncle. Like, he just felt like a part of the family because you just watched him growing up and everything, and it was just a tragedy, especially for like his wife and his kids and just his team, everybody, right? And I went to USC, so I used to run by the Staples Center every morning when I went on my workouts and stuff. So, I mean, I feel like the man, he was one of the greats. He taught all of us how if you want to do something, all you have to do is be the best in the room. We saw that through his extra workouts where people were partying and stuff. He was in the gym making it happen. And that was something that I thought about even with my career. Like, when I would think about, okay, what am I doing right now to help perfect my craft? Like, I'm not a basketball player, but even though he's shooting hoops, what can I be writing? What can I be doing to perfect my craft? His daughter was a sweetheart. It's heartbreaking, really. I don't have any kids myself yet, or a husband or family like that yet, but I can only imagine. So what I think he definitely just was a person that worked his butt off. And there was no excuses. So if anything we could take from it is, like, you can complain all you want. You can talk about, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. But if you work hard enough and you really, really want something, there is no possible way you won't be able to attain it because you just keep working for it, you know? So that's what I got from that. And it's just something that I continue to instill and will instill in everybody that I know, so.
Well said. And the last thing here, would you like to say anything to all the frontline people?
Yeah, man. I mean, I have a lot of like healthcare workers and stuff that live in my neighborhood. Shout out to all of you guys. I call and challenge those who are able to pay these employees, the heads of these jobs. Give these guys bonuses. Give these guys bonuses for going out there every single day. Like, I have no power or paychecks, but if I did, they would each get a $10,000 paycheck bonus, hands flat, period. You know what I'm saying? Because they are out there, and not just the healthcare workers, people at the grocery stores, folks at the gas stations, news people that are out there. Like, I just commend all of you guys for doing what you need to do. Truck drivers, police officers, military, like all of you guys that are out there, we appreciate you. Keep fighting. And everybody that doesn't have to be out, if you're in a state that's kind of still like stay home, just do that. It's so easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, Zoom with your friends. Like, let's just, the faster that we can contain it and lower the curve, the faster we can get back to work. Because people are hurting, man. Like, small business owners are like really hurting. And it's up to all of us to make it happen. If we would have done this 3 or 4 months ago, this would have been done. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to take it seriously now. And but I applaud everybody. And if you can donate to a worker that you know, give them $10, give them $20. You never know what can help. And if you have it, just help them out. So. Yeah.
Speaking of donating, my cousin and I, we started a GoFundMe page last weekend for all the frontline people and the local food businesses, and we handed out sandwiches to all the nurses, doctors last week, and then yesterday, and then yesterday we handed out
the link.
So the link is in my bio on Instagram.
Okay.
And then we sent sandwiches to all the cops too, and we raised over $2,000. So
that's so dope. We all in Jersey. Yeah, there have been a couple of different people that we've seen doing that around here in Vegas too. It takes us, right? Like, some of y'all got the $1,200 check from Trump. Take $100 of it and bless it with somebody that might need it. You know what I'm saying? People that have kids and stuff. Like, don't just spend it on a Xbox or a laptop. Like, see if there's somebody that can benefit from that too. Yeah. Share love. You know what I'm saying? So I
just want to say thank you, Faith, for coming on my sports podcast today. Everyone go follow her on Twitter, Instagram. She does amazing stuff, and keep up the great work, Faith. And I'll always be following you, and then I'll be reposting your stuff sometimes. And so keep up the great work, and you and your family stay safe.
Yeah, same to you, man. Proud of you. You keep doing you. I'm following your series. I'm looking forward to your conversation with Miss Rizzo. Oh. My friend actually works with her for the Dodgers, so I'll be tuning on to see that. So good job.